Right then, here we are everyone, welcome back to another edition of Can I Beat the Pole Lap? This is round 2 for the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix edition. So, qualifying has finished and this man, Sergio Perez, for the second year in succession, is on pole. So, qualifying of course had its dramas. The big one, Verstappen with engine trouble and essentially missing out on Q3, so he'll have to fight back in the race tomorrow. But that of course paved the way for Checo to bag his first pole of the season. And you know, we did wonder if there would be some contested pole from maybe Alonso, but in the end the Red Bull was just too fast. However, a few other things, you know, Leclerc was in the mix to be fair, but he's of course got that grid penalty for the race tomorrow. Alonso seemed fairly strong, and even George Russell actually had pretty decent pace for Mercedes, so definitely a few standout performers, but Checo ultimately was the man to beat. So, if you haven't seen the previous one guys, Bahrain round 1, go check it out, link in the top right. I'm going to make this a series for every single race this season, so go check it out. And if you're going to enjoy this episode, if you like and subscribe. So, today's lap time we have to beat is a 1:28.265. Now the version of Jeddah that I'm on, I believe the chicane I just went through, turns 22-23, isn't as tight as the real life version, so there might be a slight time advantage there. Besides that, the track is exactly the same. So let's get into it. We've got a little bit of tyre temp here, so we're going to get underway. I'm running a completely stock default setup, so this will give us an idea in terms of a banker of what kind of pace we're looking at. So down to turn 1 and turn 2, try and spot the braking, usually the 100-meter board, and get the car stopped. Flick it left and then flick it right onto the curbs. Smooth on the power, use the extra runoff. Now into 3. Cut the curb nicely there. And now into the S section as the back end tries to slip away. Keep the throttle pin through here. A little bit of a lift now through this section. Avoid the inside wall and then avoid the outside curb here if you can, as it's a really nasty curb, really high curb. Sector 1 in the books, now into sector 2 through this long left-hander with the banking. Easy on the power on the exit as we brush the wall. That was absolutely perfect. Now into the chicane, down 2 gears, blind entry, you kind of turn in and hope the car's going to grip as we hit the wall. Light contact there. So we now head down the back straight as we now approach turns 22-23 underneath the hotel section. At the 50, brake and turn in. The car just rotates beautifully as we now head down the final DRS zone and down into the final corner. Feels like a pretty decent lap actually, so we'll see where this puts us. A bit wide there, struggling with the fuel load and the tyres to get the nose turn in. DRS open though, up to the line. Let's see what the lap is. A 1:33.8. Right, so that's our first reference time. Got to try and shave off approx 5 seconds off that to be fair, so work to be done. Now we're just wrapping up the outlap on our second attempt. Now we've made a few changes. This weekend we have the C4 tyres as the softest allocation, so this will be a step softer than Bahrain, so we get to break these out for the first time. So I've got a set of C4 soft tyres on, along with a massive reduction in fuel. So let's see what those adjustments make. We're going to run a little bit more engine mode as well. Let's see if we can hopefully improve. Turn 1. Braking a little bit later, we've got to try and avoid that sleeping policeman on the inside of 1. Power down, much easier there, already half a second up. And this is where the car should be a lot more agile through the S's. Getting the power down so early through there. Able to just find the grip. The front end just goes wherever I tell it to. Bit of a slide, which wasn't ideal, but much more efficient there. Over a second up already. To the hairpin, we stay nice and tight thanks to the tyres of course, and the reduced fuel load. Now we approach the chicane, we hit the wall last time. Let's try to avoid doing that. A little bit too much inside curb and we brush the wall again as a consequence of that, but we're 2 seconds up right now. This is looking pretty decent. Let's see if we can find a bit more time through turn 22-23. That was nice. right on the money through there. That was about as good as I'm going to get it. Just going to open the DRS for the last part. We'll try and clean up this final corner and get a bit closer to the apex if we can. Essentially straight line brake, aiming towards the apex, and there we go, that was much better. DRS open for the final time, and it's going to be approx 3 seconds improvement based off the dash on the wheel. And that gets us to a 30.9, so still a bit further back than I expected, to be fair. Let's make some more adjustments and try and find some more time. Getting much more aggressive now. Brake bias also slightly more towards the rear to try and get a bit of rotation on the turn-in. That's a bit too much though, as we have a moment. That's not going to help, so I'm going to adjust that back to what it was. We're going to have to push now to make up for lost time. Oh, we slide again through there. Nope, that's not the one. That is not the one at all. Okay, we'll try the one again. Hopefully I've got enough fuel to complete the lap. Try to take it easy. Right, let's go again. I'm actually going to move the brake bar slightly more forward this time compared to what I was doing before. Right, let's try again. So, first chicane, I'm going to try and brake a bit later. Probably could still go later than that, to be fair, but that will do just fine. Bit of a poor spin there, but we'll take it. Matching our previous lap up until this point. That's out of bounds, but we'll keep pushing anyway because I know I can improve. Not the best through them, not really liking it. We're up though by about 3/10, but I wasn't pretty, so there's time to be found. Oh, that's not nice, we're drifting through there. Yeah, this isn't the one. Oh boy. Right, so I've just made a couple of adjustments. I've gone basically back a little bit on setup for stability reasons, but also made a few other little tweaks, so this should be the best of both worlds. Let's see then. DRS open as we start a lap. Got to try and see if I can break a bit later into one. I can still push this a bit more. It's not too bad. Could have done a bit more. We actually clipped the sausage curb, which compromises our overall time through there, losing a little bit. To 3. This time keeping it within track limits. Getting the power down early enough. Didn't really get all the apex through one of those ones, but you know what, we'll take it. That's not bad. 3/10 up in sector 1. It's not too shabby. Bit of a slide, but we keep it going. And we do find a bit more time through the hairpin. To the chicane we go. This time we keep it out the wall and find a bit more time. Bit of a slide though through there, so still not optimal. Now making our way into sector number 3. Oh dear, that's not good. First finish a lap anyway, let's see what we're on for. Currently 7/10 up, so I lost a little bit, hitting the wall. Down to the final corner. Bit of a slide, bit of understeer, shades of 2021. DRS open as we run up to the line. It's going to be approx 6.5 improvement, so it'll drop us into a low 30, but we're still a full 2 seconds off, so I think we're in a bit of trouble here. I think we're in a bit of trouble. I'm going to go now. I'm going to make some final adjustments and sweat this out. The next lap you see will be my best attempt. Damn, 4/10 up as well. Oh my god, I've had my own Verstappen moment. Oh my god, I was 1.5 seconds up heading into the final corner. That was a super scruffy lap as well. 29.2, we're a second away. Oh, struggling now, big time. You know what? I think I'm chucking in the towel. I don't think there's enough in the lap for me to improve to a 0.2. I think there's maybe like 0.2 in the lap, which is at the final corner and the exit of turn 1. But I nail the rest of the lap so much that I don't know if I'm going to correct those mistakes and nail the rest of it yet again. So I'm going to leave it there, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed. I gave it my best shot. I just missed out by 0.4, so that makes the record 1-1. We destroyed it in Bahrain. We fall a bit short in Jeddah. I guess we'll find out what's next in round 3 in Australia. But guys, as always, if you enjoyed it, leave a like and subscribe. It massively helps out the channel. Check out the links down below to the car and the circuit mods on Assetto Corsa. And as always, a big shout out to the channel members for supporting the content. Check out the 2 videos on your screen, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Enjoy the race, and I'll see you very soon. Take care, and it's goodbye from me.